I use the internet for planning, construction of my products, and also the evaluation of my products. So for the planning, I did things, I've quickly got up on the screen straight away for you, such as, first of all, I'd look through a range of different film trailers, as I've mentioned in one of the valuation questions as well. Sorry, I will be repeating myself because ideas overlap. But anyway, yeah, so looked at loads of different trailers to see, like, find the conventions of those, such as length, um, music used, effects, and so on. Then, once I decided to look at horror, I specifically looked at horror trailers and exactly looking for exactly the same things once again. Um, and I'd have a look through some of these. Some of them I don't know of. I don't know if they're smaller productions or whatnot. And then I'd just type in more specific searches, such as Sinister, because I've seen that film and I just wanted to see what the trailer was like because I really liked the film. So yeah, that helped me because it allowed me to identify the conventions that are already out there in current media products and use those in my own work because that will appeal to my target audience because I'm following the conventions of previous media products. You know, it's what the audience are already used to. Um, I also looked at film magazines. Okay, I did look at horror ones too, but I really do not like the look. Once it loads, please load. So yeah, I don't like the look of horror magazines because they look dodgy. Like the ones that are actually out there, some of them I'm not even sure if they are real uh, professionally made magazines or whether a student's made them, but I just do not like the look of them. They just look tacky. So I decided to go for a general film poster with a horror theme. So yeah, once again, looking for the conventions of current media products, in this case, film magazines, to identify things such as, you know, the masthead's always at the top. It creates brand identity. Uh, you've got sell lines everywhere. Obviously, if you're giving the audience more, they think they're getting free stuff. They are, but they're not at the same time, so they're still paying. But yeah, anyway, sell lines are great because it attracts your audience more. Feel like you're getting free stuff like film posters or whatever, or exclusive articles, anything like that, really. So that helped me identify conventions and use those in my own work as well. Not necessarily all of them, but yeah, appeals to my target audience because I'm giving them what they want and what they already understand. If I were to completely change a convention, such as putting the masthead at the bottom of the page, that won't follow conventions. That would be so wrong because your eyes naturally look at the top of the page. So, yeah, there you go. There you have it. For did I talk about? I also looked at posters, loads of film posters, doing exactly the same thing, identify conventions, use them in my own work. And that also helps to make my production look more professional because I partially conformed to the conventions out there in some of my products because you can't completely break them because otherwise it'll be a completely different genre altogether or it just won't make sense. The audience won't understand what genre my film is, you know. But I did partially break these genres. Sorry, the conventions of my horror genre, such as using a female, which I've talked about in another evaluation question. Okay, I break the conventions by using a female, and then I reinforce them again later because the male goes after her. The male is the one that is stereotypically and conventionally the one that is aggressive, violent and murderous and blah blah blah. Anyway, Facebook next. I used Facebook. I'm not going to put it on the screen because, as in, privacy and confidentiality. Can we reveal all that? Anyway, Facebook allowed me to contact certain members of my target audience, and also not even certain members. I could just throw, for instance, my online survey straight onto Facebook, and anybody can click it, anybody can take it. So that was brilliant because I could gain audience feedback from my target audience almost immediately, and also message people further, asking them questions about why they liked or didn't like particular aspects of my products. By doing this, it allowed me to gain more detailed responses so that I understood what they meant. Say if, for instance, the person answered me not necessarily bluntly, but I didn't quite understand. I asked them further questions, and then I'm like, right, okay, I understand what you mean now. Take it into consideration, not just from one person, but from a variety of different people from a target audience, and then choose the best option to suit the majority. So, for instance, when I created my film magazine, I put the anchorage text underneath the title because I thought that it would, you'd be able to relate them both together. And then there was another cell line on blood over here. You'll be able to see that on my Prezi earlier on, actually. It's earlier on. You'll be able to see that on my Prezi and also on my blog because I don't have the photo up right now. But anyway, by gaining feedback from my target audience, they told me that they found it confusing because they thought the cell line that I had up here that was over the top of the blood signified what the article was about. So they thought this cell line was for my main article, but it wasn't. So there's confusion there. Therefore, I removed this cell line from here and put my anchorage text up over the top of the blood because then it clicked into my head that blood signifies the blood on the axe. So it makes sense for it to be there because writing over the blood on the axe, those two interlink. Therefore, this is linked to this. And confusion is gone. Makes sense. Okay, so that's why Facebook is brilliant because, again, lots of feedback anytime pretty much. And lots of people have Facebook, so easy access. Don't want to say that, no. Next would be SurveyMonkey. This is the last thing I'm going to be talking about. This is great because I can easily create a professional looking survey and then put it straight out onto Facebook, like I said earlier. So create it within, I don't know, half hour tops, maybe more, I don't know, I can't remember, it was a while ago. But yeah, I've got a range of different options on SurveyMonkey, and which allows me to gain both qualitative and quantitative data. SurveyMonkey also reviews all the information for me and puts it into graph forms, so it's easier to analyse, which is great because it saves me time, so I don't have to do all that. I can just look at the graphs and realise, yeah, okay, that's what they want, sorted. So SurveyMonkey is great because I can get responses easily and quickly from a range of different people. My target audience specifically, because I've got my first question is set so that if they click no to liking horror, it just takes them straight to the end of the survey, so they can't take it really. So it just cuts any unnecessary responses out because they're not my target audience. So I don't want information from people that aren't my target audience because I don't want to suit them. I want to suit my target audience, people who love horror. Okay, so yeah, thank you for listening.